What kind of tech is it? Can make transplanted batteries. Rapidly rising efficiency of 7% to 10%. Today I would like to share with you. iPhone 11 to 15 Pro Max increase cycle fast and improve efficiency. If you want to use this technology on a daily basis, fast repair cycle, be sure to watch this video carefully. There are several key steps that are important. Can't skip. Let's talk about the principle first. I'm sure many of my colleagues have encountered Series 11 and 12 run fast cycles. But what about the 13, 15 series batteries? The cycle is hard to increase efficiency for a few days. This is because of overcapacity batteries above 13. The increased capacity is very small. If the protective plate is lowered for the second time, battery cannot increase the efficiency to 100%. And as the full charging pressure increases, your existing circulator most can only charge the battery to within 4.4 volts. This will cause, when running the cycle, efficiency increases very slowly, or get stuck in an efficiency that doesn't increase at all. To solve this problem, we made a new cycle tester. The charging IC has been raised to 4.47 volts and optimized the parameters of the running cycle. This means that the limiting voltage can be ignored. Fully charge the battery when charging. The protective plate can recognize more capacity. The efficiency of the battery can rise rapidly. After explaining the principle, we enter the topic. This 13 Pro Max battery. It was when I was live 2 days ago. Used the old protective plate of the dismantling machine. Picked up a 4850 mAh cell. Do the battery test. You can see that the number of cycles at that time was 437 times. The battery efficiency is 89.1%. Qmax capacity is 4326 mAh. Attention everyone. The first step in a critical operation. Buckle the battery to the circulator. Be sure to cycle for more than 24 hours. Then it can be cycled about twice. If you only cycle once, the first time a new technology is used to put the battery to sleep may result in the number and efficiency of cycles. Return the data before the loop. Let's take a look. The battery has been running for 24 hours. The number of inquiries came to 439. Efficiency increased from 89.1 to 91.9. Up to 0.8%. Qmax capacity increased from 4326 to 4761. It has risen by 10%. Some people may say, you've only gained a 0.8% efficiency. That's not what you said. Don't worry, watch the video. The second step of the critical operation. Remember the value of the increase in the Qmax capacity before and after. When you cycle for 24 hours, don't worry about whether the battery efficiency increases. You need to observe the value of Qmax rising. Because we have new technology, can quickly improve battery efficiency. But the premise is that the Qmax capacity must be increased first, in order to use new technologies to improve battery efficiency. Take this battery for example. Qmax is 100% before running the loop. What about after 24 hours of looping? Qmax increased to 100%, up 10%. So what's the next step? It's to make the efficiency of the battery also up 10%. As for the capacity of Qmax, what does it mean? It can be understood as the maximum chemical capacity of the battery cell. The protection board will regularly update the Qmax value. Then according to the value of Qmax and other parameters, to calculate the value of actual capacity and full capacity. Under normal circumstances, Qmax value of an old battery, it will be about 12% more efficient than the battery. Don't believe it? You can check your mobile phone battery data. What about before demonstrating new technologies? Take you to understand the instructions for using the cycle tester. After plugging in the power supply, click on the first option. Go to the loop page. Then click settings. All the above parameters are self-contained. Try not to change it manually. The charging voltage of the second item will be buckled on the C according to you. Different types of batteries automatically identify the highest voltage. Don't worry about overcharging. The efficiency of this stop, if you set it to 95%, when the instrument runs to an efficiency of 95, will automatically stop the loop. It is convenient for colleagues who make second-hand mobile phones. Bottom loop mode. Be sure to choose the mode with full voltage. In order to make the circulator ignore the limitations of the protective plate, voltage can be fully charged. Rapidly increase capacity. Buckle up the battery. On the right is the data before the loop. On the left is the updated data after the loop. Click the information option on the left. You can see the value of the Qmax capacity. If you want to know what is the actual capacity of the battery cell, you can refer to the charging capacity and discharge capacity above. Pay attention next. The third step of the critical operation. Using the method of repeated dormancy activation. quickly improve battery efficiency. Special reminder: when using this method, try to operate when the battery has enough power. If the battery is drained, it may also result in the number of cycles and efficiency. Return the data before the loop. The most exciting step is coming. Don't blink. Quick cycle. Charge the battery. Click the button on the right again. Put the battery to sleep. Then wait a few seconds after the data is updated. Did you notice? The battery efficiency went from 91.9 to 94.7. Isn't that amazing? We continue to hibernate several times. See how much efficiency can increase. If you sleep 2 or 3 times in a row, the value no longer changes. Then the efficiency will not be refreshed again. This is the method of using hibernation activation. Techniques to quickly increase battery efficiency manually. Out directly from the previous 91.9% to 101.4%. About a 10% increase in efficiency. It is basically the same as the previous Qmax rise of 10%. I'm afraid some of my colleagues won't understand. Let me give you a brief summary. First, run a 24-hour cycle with the new cycle machine. Remember the value of the increase in the Qmax capacity before and after general situation. Just finish the battery. The first run cycle improved significantly. About 7% to 10% capacity. At this point we can calculate. Battery efficiency will also increase by about 7% to 10%. When the battery is fully charged, charge the battery. Repeat hibernation to activate the battery several times. The efficiency of the battery can rise rapidly. Of course, if you have another style of cycle tool, don't want to update the device, we also set up another one. Sleep activation connection panel. Let me show you. This S01 dormant small board. You can connect 28 Pro or instruments in Beijing. A circulator with extended function can also be connected. The method of use is the same. Run a 24-hour cycle on the cycle machine first. Then the battery is buckled on the dormant panel. Click the power supply button of W28 Pro. Press the sleep switch again. Wait a few seconds. Repeat the operation several times. Battery efficiency can rise rapidly. This one 3 Pro is also a test done before. The battery efficiency is now 88.6. I'll do it. See how much it can go up. The efficiency has directly increased from 88.6% to 94.7%. Instantly increased efficiency by 6%. Isn't the result awesome? I believe this technology will benefit the most. It should be those colleagues who make second-hand mobile phones, or the customer complains that the efficiency is not long. Take it back and run the loop. It will greatly reduce the time you run the cycle. You know, time is money. Finally, thank you for your. If you want to learn more about technologies, remember to subscribe. See you next time. Bye.